Hey guys, so today I'm going to be using the Jacqueline Hill palette to create a nice fall / winter look. I recently got this palette from my mom as an early Christmas gift, and of course after knowing that she wanted to buy me makeup, I'm like, please can I open it before Christmas, because I'm gonna be creating some bomb looks for winter / fall. You know, here in California, we never actually have like a winter. You know, it doesn't get really cold, or it doesn't get like below 0 or anything like that. Probably the lowest it'll be is like 60. It's kind of like a long period of fall, I guess. My mom got me the Jacqueline Hill palette as well as another palette that I might be using next time. But they're both Morphe, which is pretty fresh for me because I've never owned anything by Morphe, so it was pretty nice to get my hands on the Jacqueline Hill palette. Here it is in all its glory. It was cool to get my hands on this because I am a fan of Jacqueline Hill. I think her makeup is so beautiful and her face is always like slayed. I thought this palette would be really cool, and no tea, no shade, but part of the reason I got this one was because the James Charles one is sold out where I live. So I wanted another one that had a lot of colors, like very good pigment. I know there was like some kind of scandal with this one or something, or was that the Vault palette? I'm not too sure, but there was some kind of like drama with the Jacqueline Hill palettes. I'm not sure if it's this one. I have to do my homework on that. But regardless, this had a really good payout and I really enjoy the colors in this palette. You can see it has all these like, pretty much has a rainbow of colors. I was so excited to work with this because it's so versatile, which is what I love about a lot of YouTuber collab palettes, I guess. The makeup artist gets to curate their own palette, and that's what Jacqueline Hill did. She added all of her favorite colors. She made some colors with Morphe, and she curated a whole palette based on what she likes and what her audience knows her for. I think it's really cool that Morphe has a lot of collabs coming out with like different YouTube makeup artists, and I'm really excited to get my hands on the James Charles one whenever it comes back in stock. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this nice fall winter look, please stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Alright, so there I am with the Jacqueline Hill palette, just waving it around. I already started with my base. I did my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and I'm just grabbing a flat brush. I'm going to dip into the shade Silk Cream. I'm going to use that as a base for the other shadows. Next, I'm using a fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to use the color MFEO. Don't know what that actually stands for, but that's the name. Just blending that in there. Next, I'm going into Pukey, which I guess the name fits. It's kind of a pukey color. I'm going into my crease to give more dimension. Next, I'm putting some tape because I want to make this like an angled cat eye type of look. Be careful with your eyes. Then I'm going in with another fluffy brush, and I'm dipping into the shade Mocha. Just darkening up the crease. I dipped into Jack's, which is a cranberry color. Just gonna put that in my crease because I want that color to show later on when I cut the crease. And for some reason when I applied this, it made this weird line and I couldn't really blend it that well, but don't worry, I fix it later. Next, I'm going into Pukey again to use that as a transition shade above everything else, and I'm just buffing it out. Next, I'm going into Hunts, And I'm putting that all over the lid to create that nice cranberry shade. Then I jump into cutting my crease. Just put a little bit on the inner corner because a little goes a long way. Just blend that out into the shape you want for your cut crease. Next, I'm making a weird face and dipping into the color Queen. That's gonna be my cut crease shade, and it's a little bit weird, so I showed you how I did it the second time around. I just put some liquid liner in gold, and then I put the color Queen on top to make it pop more. I'm using Heathers by Anastasia Beverly Hills as an eyeliner with an angled brush. There you go. Added some lashes. These are Ardell lashes. Next, I'm going to be using the color Obsessed to bring that pop of color into my tear duct. Sorry, it's out of focus, guys. So this is what the look looks like so far. I think it's really cute. The colors were really vibrant in person. However, it was kind of hard to pick them up because I was only using natural lighting and not like a studio light. Alright, so I'm gonna do my next eye and I'll be right back. So to complete the look, I'm going in with some liner. This is the NYX liner in the color Prude. And on top, I'm gonna use the same liquid lip, Heathers. Really defining my Cupid's bow and trying to be as clean as possible with the lines. However, you can go back with concealer later on. It's no big deal. If your lipstick is a little bit patchy, you can always fix it up with some eyeshadow. Just go back into the patchy spots and you can put the color that fits whatever lipstick you're using. In my case, I'm using Jack's. Alright, now for the final look. I really enjoyed doing this look because it's really festive, it's really like fall vibes. It's quite perfect for the holidays and you could always play around with it and change up the colors. There's so many colors in this Jacqueline Hill palette and I just really enjoy them. There's like a good mix between mattes and shimmers, which I think are essential for every look. So yeah guys, thanks so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed the look.
Peace.